Let's chat.
Coming up next week, it is an event that involves performances, fashion, and a little bit of fun. To give us all the information is Miss Julia and Susan. Good morning, ladies.
Hi, good morning.
Doing well, thanks for joining us. Of course, all of this is going to be benefiting the Performing Arts League, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about Hearts for the Arts.
Hearts for the Arts is a fashion show, and it's our 7th year. It's a major fundraiser for us. It's going to be held at the Chattanooga Golf and Country Club, April 4th, 11 to 1.
All right, and tell us why this is a major fundraiser for the Performing Arts League and what this money is going to make a difference in our community and how with the Performing Arts League.
This is one of the neatest little nonprofits in Chattanooga in that most of the funds go to our performing artists, the youth of our city. And many of these kids don't have access to the training that they need to highlight their performances of the arts. And so PAL, Performing Arts League, makes sure that these kids have access to the teachers and all the things they need so that they can, be talented in their performances.
And you were telling me that this is, roughly your first or second year working on this specific fundraiser with the league. So tell us what made you want to get involved, with the Performing Arts League to begin with, and then also this fundraiser. What drew you to it?
Well, I've loved ballet and performed, not professionally, but for a long time. My children both did the same thing, and I'm very passionate about having our youth in the performing arts. I think it builds so much confidence and discipline and skills that are lifelong skills, not just the specific craft that they're perfecting. But
absolutely.
Yes.
And I think it's just such a fun day. It has fashion, so if you love fashions, there's something there for you. But it really, the stage for the performances are in the middle of the room. And so we have 3 performers. Thomas West, who is a Macaulay graduate, who has been trained at Juilliard, is coming back to perform. We've got Anne-Marie Ford, a cellist, and then Tennessee Ballet have ballet dancers that will literally be performing in the middle of the room. And you were right there seeing the youth of our city, the talent of our city, and right there. And it's such an unusual event. I hadn't ever seen anything like it. And so it was an honor when they asked Julia and I and Dolores Wolf to see if we could breathe a little bit new life in it. So it's going to be a ladies' fashion show, performances, beautiful tablecloths, beautiful room, wine, and a wonderful luncheon, and just highlighting our beautiful performers in our city.
Well, it really sounds like there's something for everyone with the performances, with the fashion, with the food. And as a dancer myself growing up, I completely understand where you're coming from with why it's so important to have this opportunity for the youth in our area to be involved in the arts and what drives their passion as well. Tell me a little, do you have a story maybe or a connection, do you have a memory of someone who's maybe currently or previously was involved with the Performing Arts League and maybe how it's just kind of changed them a little bit and made them maybe a little more confident?
Well, I would say Thomas West is a great example of that. He was a winner in the vocal competition for PAL and received scholarships from us. Went on to Juilliard, and he is now back in town to perform with the CSO in Carmen as the role of Morales. So that's just an amazing story of success.
I think the thing about not everyone's a student, and so this is another venue of opening doors for our youth in our city, and figuring out maybe some at-risk youth or some kids that might not have an educational opportunity. Their opportunity may be through the performing arts, and so it's offering opportunity to the kids of our city in many different ways, not just educationally, but through dance and performances and singing. And I think that's what's so amazing about this organization. It really has done a good job in giving our children opportunities that they wouldn't have.
I like to say everyone needs to find their thing, whether
Yes.
it's sports or academics or performing. So this event is coming up on April the 4th. It's really soon. So we need to get our tickets now, right?
Yes.
Immediately.
All right, tell us how we need to get tickets and what else we need to know.
Our website is palchattanooga.org, and there is a site, a place there where you can purchase your tickets. And deadline is tomorrow.
There's
So,
65
Right.
dollars.
Perfect. So the deadline is Friday, everyone. Pay attention. Friday is the deadline. So go ahead and get your tickets today. And you want them to go online to get those?
Yes.
that would be the quickest, yes.
The quickest and easiest way. All right, perfect. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us. And thank you for, like you mentioned, bringing a little fresh life into this event. We are excited to help you celebrate the Hearts for the Arts Spring Fashion Show and Luncheon. That is next week. All right, ladies, we got to run. We got to get off the air. I know, unfortunately. Thanks for joining us, however. And you guys, thanks for joining us on this Thursday morning. We'll see you again tomorrow morning at 10.